But also we wanted to have a lot of flexibility on the deployment side, meaning that, if we needed to increase resources, it wouldn't take us going to AWS and managing your own infrastructure for that. So kubecloud was great. And I think it was a great choice for us as we move into this layer. Then, as I said, the add-on is that, okay, it does connect to Hex in a similar way using the same kube endpoints, which means that I can, if a customer is asking a question about, in this case, we're looking at AI pipeline, but we use Cube also to power other metrics within the embedded analytics experience we have. I'm able to actually go and look at the exact same numbers and the user is using true Hex, right? So I can look at similar metrics and basically I can see what the user is saying, and I don't have to kind of rethink about what that query, how the query is structured and rewrite it myself, right? So kind of brings that consistency there. So yeah, super powerful like software to handle these experiences for embedded analytics and of course your own reporting layer. Then the other piece here was around the other part, which is what about people that are not in our application, right? We still want to send them something. We still want to let them know these are the metrics. This is how the teams is using AI within our platform. So we probably, it's like half through the year, this year or early in the year, we decided to simplify a little bit how we can manage external communication ultimately with Paradime. Think of changelog and all these sort of things, and we send regularly to our customers. But loops also provide the ability to use transaction emails, right? So what we do is we take the same data that has been ingested, transformed to dbt, enrich and filter and summarize through Vertex AI and Gemini in our case. That's the one that we're trying. But the beauty of, I guess, the beauty of Gemini and BigQuery is that they kind of like have this concept of, I think I call a model garden, where you can actually experiment super quickly within our pipeline and see which model performed best, right? And there's a lot of aggregation, there's a lot of data, so that you have to find a balance between speed and output quality, input token, output tokens. All these things have to come together. And with Paradime, then with Bolt, what we do is we effectively call a REST API endpoint to send these transaction emails on a regular basis to the users. And we'll see an example of that. But fundamentally, then what happens is that regularly there are dashboards that are powered inside our application that expose these metrics and these summaries that we generate through AI and this filtered data. But a part of that also gets sent by email. So on a monthly basis, on a weekly basis, user will receive some sort of reports of how they've been using this feature. What are the things and their benefit out of it? What are the things they can actually use to be more productive, right? How do they compare with other team, right? So we do all these things in there. And this is fundamentally like end-to-end lineage, if you like, of how the data goes from one place to another one and how we power those experiences there.